into these 4 dramatic EastEnders spoilers for next week, including blackmail, suspicions arising, and theft. Don't go anywhere. Spoiler 1. Callum is on to the 6. Phil feels lonely, especially after finding out that Callum failed to ask him to join a video call with Ben. Wanting some company, Phil asks Sharon to spend some time with Albie. Sharon allows for Phil to play football with Albie and is pleased to see them bond. Trying to help Phil out, Sharon gets Callum to allow Phil to join Ben's prison call. She soon brushes off though when Callum starts bringing up the topic of Dean and Keanu. Reading a text on Sharon's phone from Linda, Phil soon starts to become suspicious and confronts Sharon over it. Phil and Callum soon then talk about Sharon and become concerned. Unable to get any answers out of Sharon, Phil decides to speak to Linda instead, but Sharon stops him before he can get to her. With Sharon on edge, things are made worse when she realises that Callum is speaking to the detectives who are working on Keanu's case. Sharon then meets up with Johnny, Linda and Jack and hopes to come up with a plan to cover themselves. Jack then chats to Callum but realises that more needs to be done, soon bringing up Ben's absence in the hope that this will be a distraction. Will Keanu's case still be a priority for Callum though? Someone's being blackmailed in our next spoiler, so stick around to find out who it is. Spoiler 2. Will's blackmailed as Stevie and Mo try to help. Stevie, Jack, Billy and Howie head out on a fishing trip for Father's Day, whilst taking their sons' phones off them. Billy soon worries though when Stevie calls him the wrong name. Back at home, it's one concern after another, as Stevie catches Will trying to steal money from Honey's purse. Stevie then gets to the bottom of things and realises that Will is being blackmailed. Keeping this information from Billy, Stevie then asks Mo to help him with the situation instead. Raising money for Will, Mo and Stevie team up to sell stolen goods, but soon get their stalls shut down. At Lola's fundraiser in the Vic, Stevie feels bad for failing to help Will. With Mo and Stevie performing a magic act, everyone is stunned to find out that the fundraiser money has been stolen. Who took it? Spoiler 3. Yolandi has an outburst at Jordan's baptism. With Yolandi insisting on going to Jordan's baptism, tensions are high when Yolandi lashes out at Patrick for interfering with Chelsea's plans. After Elaine gives Yolandi some advice, she's soon angered once more when she runs into Pastor Clayton and his wife outside of the community centre. At Jordan's baptism, Yolandi feels anxious as her behaviour is flagged up by Denise. Denise tries to speak to Yolandi before Bernie sees Yolandi praying at the church. Bernie talks to Yolandi about bravery, which prompts Yolandi to attend the baptism service. Overwhelmed though, Yolandi takes her rage out on Pastor Clayton, but can her family support her? And finally, spoiler 4, the truth puts Harvey's friendship in jeopardy. Harvey heads out to lunch with Maya, but things take a bad turn when he reveals his son Aaron's criminal background. Afterwards, Harvey feels like he's ruined his friendship as Maya doesn't respond to his attempts at contacting her. He has no idea that Maya is currently busy researching into Aaron's criminal past. If you're a fan of this week's EastEnders spoilers, subscribe so you can come back next week for even more.